Tazil is it's a sacred mountain in our territory. It's the mountain that I've looked at my whole life.
Hello. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Let's get it.
If we were to translate Tazil into English, it would mean slides on the mountain. It's alive. So many people have skied it.
But as far as I know, I'm the only member of the Lietwat Nation that has ever ridden that mountain before. And it's time to change that.
Do you not have any gloves?
No.
No gloves? Do you want to see if these fit you? I'll manage.
My whole life, I've been getting kids into the outdoors and getting them on skis or snowboards or mountain bikes, climbing, whatever, because I didn't have that growing up.
Mainly just here to have fun, because that's what snowboarding is, and skiing. Wow, we're like 50-50. This is cool. Okay, let's go.
Sandy's gonna push it. She's a fighter.
Oh my God, Kate.
Like, obviously, if you've followed her curriculum, you just realize that she never stops at any obstacles.
And pop. Yeah, there you go. I done it.
Well, for one, I never thought I'd become a pro snowboarder at 37. But here we are. Yeah, I don't know, splitboarding has been just my connection back to culture. Being out touring on our territory, I wanted to learn who was there before me. I wanted to know what our people did on that land. I wanted to know the monsters that we have in lakes. Like, I wanted to learn everything.
3, 2, 1, drop in.
Oh, she's shredding it. Sick!
Here, let me hold your hands. Knees apart.
I thought it was so important that the youth from Lietwat get to actually ski the mountain that we grew up below. Coming back out onto the territory, onto the land, and reconnecting in a way that we've never done before.
She's got it now. Can we see the two men that were turned to stone by the Transformers?
Those are the two things below his chin.
And why were they turned to stone?
I don't know.
They were mischief.
They're causing mischief?
Yeah.
There's lines right below him that look fun.
Yeah.
I've looked at that thing like every day of my life. What kind of animals are up there? Can you go hunt up there? Where and how are we gonna get down there, you know?
Before, I always heard about people skiing down Mount Currie, and they were always telling me about it. And then in the back of my mind, I was always thinking about how awesome it would to one day ski it. And then I guess now my chance has finally come to do that.
Isn't that cooler?
Well, Ricky and Talon already had a lot of skills in their skiing. They're definitely the strongest riders that Ilse has right now.
And then at the end, you see the kind of an elbow.
Yeah.
All right, this is why it's a no-fall zone, is because if you start tumbling, you hit that elbow pretty hard.
Morgan has been the boys' coach for a couple of years now.
Fall at all, so we don't tumble.
With Morgan at first called me, I just kind of laughed and said, I don't know if they're capable of doing it.
Yeah, it's better to be nervous
Why?
because you can be cautious.
Yeah.
And you got to be cautious. Look at it.
I'm supposed to be nervous?
Because you look at that mountain, it's steep, it's huge, you know. And I said, well, it's all I can do is ask the boys, you know. And as soon as I asked them, yeah, you know, yeah, their eyes just lit up. Yeah, I want to do it.
I'll be nervous when I get to the top of it. Yeah, that's when the nerves will kick in.
Ricky and Talon are opposites. They're brothers, but they're complete opposites.
Talon would be like 70s, 80s, and 90s music. He just has an old soul, moving like an old person, makes bows and arrows like an old person, you know? It's pretty interesting sometimes.
Talon is very reserved and doesn't really speak much. He listens though, very well, like listens in the shadow.
All my arrows are handmade. Everything and all the materials that I use to make them is all what I collected myself, what I gathered myself. It's painted in my own design. Especially with the bow making, when I first got into it, I always felt like it was something like my responsibility to at least learn as much as I could and master it so that I could pass it down, because there's very few people who still know how to do this stuff. It really makes me feel connected with my past. It really makes me feel like I have a place. My brother Ricky.
You guys want me to feed the chicken? All right.
I don't know what you would say. His personality, like a boar or something. Instead of going around it when he was a kid, he would just run and crash right into it and just keep going.
I would say I got a couple screws loose in there. Or maybe a bit more. I don't think we're catching them. Man, these chickens are fast.
He's definitely a sender, that's what I would say.
That didn't go well.
He's definitely out there.
Oh yeah, I love skiing.
Yeah, Ricky!
Oh shit!
Whoa! Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh
If Ricky was music, I think he would probably be punk or metal.
Gotta keep the helmet on. Keep my head safe, you know? I want to put like hunting and skiing together. Throw the skis on, get a rifle, and just go backpacking.
She's gonna squawk and kill me. We gotta go.
I got her. There you go. You gonna be our dinner? How was that?
To be able to ski Mount Currie is no small feat. It's always moving, always sliding.
Oh, that's big.
It's an entity, it's power. You need to be comfortable on extremely steep slopes. You need your ice axe, you need your crampons, you need your harness, your ropes, your touring equipment, transceiver, beacon, shovel, probe, skins. We need to learn everything.
So on Tuzil, we're going to be skiing the central couloir, that one line that you can see when you're looking at the face of Mount Currie, right in the middle. It is very much an alpine terrain, no fall zone.
Every turn matters, and that's what I wanted to see before we actually drop in Mount Currie, is to be like able to ski aggressively but in control, because they were aggressive before. But not in control.
You guys are so gnarly.
I had an idea, obviously. I knew that they had some potential, but it was like, we're gonna have to work a lot.
So when you ride the steeps, yeah, like automatically when it's super steep like this, we're actually gonna jump a 180. Your shoulders are gonna come in down above your ski. Give it a try. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh.
On day one, when we were up on Whistler, I got real scared. These kids aren't ready to ski Mount Currie. There's no way. They're falling on the double blacks on Whistler Blackcomb.
When you guys first came to me, I definitely knew I wouldn't be able to ski Mount Currie. I fall a lot, I just let my body just ski down the hill.
Yeah, hands above the ski. Like that? Yeah. Nice, there you go. Awesome.
Ooh.
Beauty. Well done, man.
There we go. What's this called?
Stefan's Chute.
Stefan's Chute.
I don't know who Stefan is. Probably a white guy that put his name on it.
Probably.
I come from generations and generations of Lil'wat people. My blood runs deep in this land. The Lil'wat Nation has nearly 800,000 hectares of traditional territory. To access food, we would travel to certain areas to harvest berries and to go hunting. We were required under law to stay on Indian reserves. There was a time when we had to get permission to leave that specific Indian reserve lands. But in my time, we started to push that policy and push our boundaries. And so to have the courage to look at that mountain and challenge that mountain, that in itself means that we're coming out into the light.
For me, saying yes for someone asking me to ski down Mount Currie, I knew it was going to be a good experience to learn new things so I could be capable of going out in the backcountry and being safe as possible.
Like little things like this, the snowmobile.
I'm a bit nervous, just thinking that I might not be good enough, but in the back of my mind, I know that I am.
There you go. Yeah.
Today we're learning how to go ski touring.
This is not happening for me. Like this?
Yeah.
Like that? And then what should I do with this?
We're gonna need to learn how to use all the gear to be able to go uphill on our skis. Then we're gonna be able to use those skills to go up Mount Currie.
Slide. Slide. Oh. Oh my God.
It's good. It's different. Feels different, it feels weird, but I think I'm getting it.
Thanks, tree. Oh. Oh.
I think the boys in previous years didn't really focus too much on their skiing. They were more just out there to have fun. But as soon as we approached them with this project, you could see that kind of shift in them. They wanted to learn more and they wanted to progress their skiing, and they did.
All of that knowledge that I tried to pass it on to them, they really put it into good work.
We're at Blackham Glacier. We're about to go skin up and do DOA. I don't think I've done something like this before. I'm pretty excited.
Looks doable to me. I could definitely do it.
For me, it feels really good to realize how far I've come, especially with skiing.
Colin, you're ripping it so fast.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I definitely learned how to identify avalanche terrain and whatnot. I can really start seeing like lines and identifying terrain that I can ski.
Where exactly do we cut into the trees?
Okay. Training up for this has made me like a way more confident skier, and especially like with Morgan teaching me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, hands above the ski. Good job.
If we were to do this last year, I would have just tomahawked the whole way down Mount Currie.
Sweet. For those kids to be at that level, this is how we'll make a change.
Nice one, you guys. That was fun. Well done.
This whole project is learning and reciprocity. I'll be teaching them about snow. And then I'm obviously learning from them about our culture and how to build an ishkin.
People have built pit houses before, but no one has really built a traditional wet pit house in the manner that we used to do it. So most of the information and inspiration for this pit house or shishkin actually came from the Litwet world of Charlie Mack. He was a pretty knowledgeable elder that used to live around here. He's been gone for a while, but most of the information came from this small paragraph on this one page. It's taken us 3 years to really kind of start getting into it, I guess you could say.
How's this work? When I was growing up, I didn't see anybody doing anything like this. I think it's different people every weekend are just coming to help him.
They used to tell me they said, you were born 100 years too late. Then after thinking about it, I was in, no, wait a minute, I think you were born just in the right time to start saving our culture. He's bringing it back. You feeling excited for tomorrow's skiing?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Excited for the hike tomorrow?
No.
Oh, no.
I did the offering yesterday.
Offering?
Oh yeah, food and smudge and my favorite basket that I use for the fire.
On the fire?
Oh yeah, yes, to the fire, yeah.
Thank you.
For the safe trip.
After tomorrow, after the ski it, we're probably going to look at that mountain different, you know. Yeah.
Well, I didn't really sleep much. There's a lot of things going through my mind. I'm the one that told those boys they can do it.
Maybe we should keep you on the rope the whole way down. Probably should. Ricky, slow down.
Can't believe the day's finally here. It was intimidating, but we're okay.
The morning of the descent, I was just mostly excited and anxious. When you're on the mountain, it looks completely different from when you're just looking up at it, and it's just, the feeling's completely different.
All right, Euro style, you guys. Yeah, boy. Oh, so good, man. Woo!
The approach to the Central Couloir is actually a pretty big undertaking. We got dropped off about 1.5 kilometers away from the coulee itself. We got our skins on, and we started to just tour up. And then when it got too steep, the boot pack started. We had a boot pack up to the ridge, where the guides found a pretty gnarly climb. I've never been rock climbing in crampons before.
This is your rock climbing training, Ricky. My parents are gonna hate watching this.
And then once we got up to the top,
Wow.
Down there.
then we could ride all the way over to the couloir.
Oh yeah, I see them. Yeah, could see them though. Somebody hanging over the ledge, the ridge now.
Yeah.
I can see bodies up there. I don't know which one's which.
And then we had to rappel into the coulee. And that's where we all stood together and realized that we're here. It's what we've been training for all season, and we're about to do it.
Harder than I expected. Bit scarier. It's fun, I guess. It is steep, eh?
When we first got into the chute, I was pretty freaked out because like that first steep part and the ice, yeah, did not like that part.
It is steep. Ah, you're starting to feel the pressure there, huh?
Going down is a snowboarder. Sandy.
I hope her leg holds out.
Okay, here I go.
I was already a little injured from like 6 weeks prior. I had torn my calf muscle.
Holy hell.
But this project was everything to me. So it was so important for me to be there with them. My calf was done. Evan, our guide, asked me if I wanted to get out of there. And I said, I can side slip out of this, I'm pretty sure. Because I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave them there. And then I had to side slip down the rest of the coulee.
Getting helivaced off of the face of Mount Currie. Not quite how I pictured the day going, but here I am.
No way. No, there's a helicopter just gonna land there.
After seeing the fall, mentally everybody's like, whoa, so this is what happened when you mess it up. All of the decisions you were making before, even if you started to feel comfortable in the line, well, now you're second guessing yourself.
My brain was trying not to explode, you know, just trying to be calm.
So nice and low, up, nice and low, up.
I realized that if you were to not do a perfect jump turn and be deflected either forward or backward, you would hit a wall of ice. So you had to be super precise.
That's gonna be a hard one. Woo!
Yeah, I was kind of anxious, like when I was stopping and watching like Ricky coming down.
Here goes nothing. See you at the bottom. Middle. I just skied and hoped for the best.
Oh my goodness. Nice.
And the fact that you're just starting to make turns and then linking them.
Yeah, Ricky! Yeah!
It's just beautiful.
Woo! Well done, man. Oh, Talon is standing some jump turns from the top. Yeah, Talon, good job, man.
Never thought when we first started bringing our boys to ski school that they would ski Mount Currie.
Oh boy. Woo! Yeah, Ricky. My legs are burning a bit.
Man, I think the whole valley was excited. I ran out the doors and I seen our chief and some other fellas with the binoculars. They were looking up at Mount Currie. That feeling of accomplishment can be so great. No one can take that from you.
Getting to experience going down there and being able to say that I've skied Mount Currie just in general is pretty awesome. It's definitely opened my eyes.
My mind hasn't processed what just happened.
What did just happen?
We skied Mount Currie. Yeah, I think there's a sense of accomplishment. Like, I can't really explain it in detail. There's a sense of pride somewhere out there. Gotta dig deep for that, you know?
When they finally made it out, I was so relieved.
You guys made it!
It's not about reclaiming the land.
We made it!
We never gave up our land. It's about reconnecting and getting back out there. And it's there for us when we're ready for it.
Hey brother, where are you going? Hey brother, show me where you're going. If you show me, I'll go see my other brother. No matter how high the mountain is, I will go. Hey brother. Hey sister.